My wife is phenomenal. I got lucky, got married to the woman of my dreams. Took me a long time to find the right person, but we just celebrated 15-year anniversary on October 12th. That was cool. I told her, I said, honey, you look better today than you did 15 years ago. She goes, well, you've known me for 18. I'm like, well, those first 2 years you were smoking. So about January, February, we were talking. I said, well, Valentine's Day is like 2 weeks away. I'm out of ideas of stuff I can get you. I've known you for so long, I've got you everything I can think of. She goes, how about instead of exchanging gifts this year, we exchange ideas to each other on a piece of paper instead? I'm like, what kind of ideas? She said, I'm going to write down a couple things you're not doing right around the house you could do better. And you write down a couple things about me. I'm like, stop right there. That's like a trapdoor in an escalator. I'll just ask the fellas real quick. Set that anywhere. I'll just ask the fellas real quick. Could you think of one thing to tell your wife she wasn't doing right around her house? No. And if something popped in your mind, would you write it down on a piece of paper to be used as evidence against you in a court of law? See, I wasn't thinking that way at the time. I can, in retrospect, figure out. But at the time, I was like, sign me up, because I don't have to go shopping or spend any money. Yeah, 5 steps down the hallway, I'm like, I'm a dead man walking. This could cost me the house. So I had like 2 weeks to figure out what I could tell her she could be doing better. And I was trying to find something on her. I couldn't find nothing. That's how lucky I am. She, on the other hand, was shredding documents trying to get it down to one single page on stuff I could do. Every night, shred, you know. So we finally go out for Valentine's Day dinner. It's just taking forever. I said, honey, you know, I'm sweating bullets. What am I not doing right around the house? Tell me now. She goes, here's the big thing. If I ask you to fix something in the house, can you do it the same year that I ask you to do it? I'm like, well, give me an example. She said, I'll ask you to change a light bulb. It burns out in the fixture. You wait till every light bulb burns out, then you change them all at once. I'm like, that's why they got the extra light bulbs, too. I mean, I did not say that, but I was thinking it pretty loud. Once you get married, you think loud, but you don't say anything softly. She goes, what about me? I'm like, I couldn't think of nothing that you could do better. She goes, you can't chicken out like this. You got to say something. I said, well, the one thing I kind of miss before we had our kids 12 years ago, if I was home on the weekend, wasn't traveling, you make me this big old surprise breakfast. It was like Cracker Barrel in the house. It was good. I said, but I know it's hard to pull off with the kids and what they like to eat and the little one not sleeping good and you're tired in the morning, but I kind of miss that big old breakfast. And I looked back across the table and she had started tearing up and crying. I know, right there at the Hardee's. On Valentine's Day, yeah. No class. I said, I didn't mean to make you cry. That was a compliment. Then she said this. She goes, oh, well, that's what a compliment sounds like. I know. I said, what do you mean? She said, the whole time I was waking up early to make your breakfast, you never once told me you liked it. I thought I was doing it wrong. That's why I quit, not because of the kids. I know. That hit me like a ton of bricks. I started tearing up, thinking about 12 years of Fruity Pebbles and Pop-Tarts I've been shoveling down with soy milk. I could have had me some ham and eggs if I said thank you, ma'am, once or twice. Yeah, well, here's what the moral of the story is, fellas. This is what you get for communicating. The very next morning, I wake up and I smell maple syrup. I smell pancakes. Woo. I run downstairs, and she had bought a candle somewhere that smells exactly. Oh, it's funny now. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. Let it out. That's a real knee slapper, ain't it? You ever been hungry and mad at 6 a.m.? Central? Oh. I hit the bottom step. My little boy had the camcorder. He's like, Papa, she got you good. I'm half groggy. I'm like, oh, honey, what are you doing with that candle? It's like, oh, I had to break it out. The last light bulb burned out this morning. She got me twice.